Hello and welcome to the Kayden Gordon Show, today's best country mix. And joining us right here today is Callie Walker. Callie, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's my pleasure. So let's get started by getting to know you a little and what made you want to get into acting. Tell us a little bit about your story.
It was so random. It totally came out of nowhere. I wasn't artistic at all growing up, and I just decided out of nowhere when I was a sophomore in high school that I wanted to give it a try. I was always into psychology, and I think that's really what drew me to acting.
That's interesting. And I was just reading your bio, and you're originally from Nashville, where most people are creative, right? So hearing that makes me so intrigued. Growing up in that area, I'm surprised you weren't more creative. So that's interesting to hear.
Hmm.
So let's chat a little bit about a lot of what you've done in the web series Darman. Tell us a little bit about that and what you've done so far for that.
Yeah, so I started working on Darman right after I moved out to LA. I moved to LA May 2022, and I started working on Darman August of 2022. Um, I have met like all of my best friends on the show. It's been awesome. Um, it's been a great time. And since it's kind of like an anthology series, I've gotten to play so many different types of characters, really stretched my range, got to do like a cool horror special effects episode, got to dress up as a boy to play football, all kinds of stuff.
Do you have a favorite episode that you've done?
I always used to say my old favorites were the Stranger Things episode and the football
Mhm.
episode, but I think I have a new favorite. The one, the new girls or bullies put new girl in the hospital where I got to do that whole fight scene with Olivia. That was pretty fun.
Oh, I bet. And I'm sure this is the first time you're sharing this with us, so that's great. New episode favorite. So let's chat a little bit about your upcoming original series on Paramount Plus. Tell us more about that.
Yes, so I did the English version of the new Paramount Plus original series, Socorro. I don't think they've set a release date yet, but it's like a teen like horror supernatural drama kind of series, and I'm very excited for people to see it.
That's super exciting. Now, if you had the opportunity to work with any actor or actress, who would you choose and why would you choose them?
Oh my gosh. Um the only show I watch, and I mean this literally, the only show I watch is Criminal Minds. Every time I finish it, I just start it over. So my answer would be any of the Criminal Minds actors. I love them
Ugh.
so.
Could you pick one or no?
If I had to pick one, AJ Cook, who plays
There you
JJ.
go. There you go. That's a great pick. That's for sure. So, do you have any upcoming other projects besides Starman or anything that you might be able to share with us?
Yeah, I think the other super fun one is a feature film called Josephine on Amazon Prime. I don't think that set a release date either, but we've finished filming it.
That's super exciting. Now, where do you see yourself and your career in the acting industry in the next couple of years?
Well, that's kind of up in the air right now. I'm hoping to start law school next fall, and so acting, I want to keep doing it as much as I can. I think I might kind of take a step back
Mm.
and try to dive more into the voiceover world, just because that's a little more flexible time-wise. But I'm excited to see where that takes me.
That's super exciting. Tell us more about what you're going to school for in the law. Tell us more.
Yeah, so I want to be a criminal prosecutor. I've been clerking in the
Okay.
district attorney's office for about 5 months now, and I absolutely love it. And it's hard, I love it that and I love acting. But I think I'm gonna try law school and just see where that takes me.
So, what inspired you to become a criminal prosecutor?
I've just always been so fascinated by the criminal justice system. And I love the fact that there's a lot of litigation involved in this job. Both of my parents are lawyers, but they're corporate
Okay.
attorneys, so they just do like documents and
Yeah.
conference calls, and that seems grueling to me. But the idea of getting to go to trial, like it's performative, it's theatrical,
Right.
just acting. But I've always loved problem solving. And I feel like criminal prosecution is just kind of like the best of both worlds with that.
That's awesome. Now, if you had one piece of advice to give to someone that might want to get into acting, what would you tell them, Callie?
I think my best piece of advice would be to start small. Look for like a agent or a manager that's local to you and make friends in the industry, start making your own films and really like build up your materials so you can work your way out.
I love that. That's absolutely great. Now, people want to check you out and what you're doing. Where can they find you?
They can find me on Instagram and TikTok at It's Callie Walker. That's ITSCALLIEWALKER.
That's awesome. And if you had the opportunity to go anywhere in the world to do a show, a film, or anything like that, if you had an opportunity to go anywhere, where would you go and why would you go there?
That is such a good question. I went to Italy last summer and it was so
Mhm.
beautiful. I think it would make an amazing filming location. I would have to go with Italy. Or maybe somewhere like tropical and beachy. I love
Oh,
the
there
beach.
you go. Now, what is something that people may not know about you that you might want to share with us today? It could be like a fun fact, hidden talent.
Oh my gosh, well, I already spoiled the lawyer thing.
Yeah.
Um, I can speed solve a Rubik's Cube and have a pet chinchilla.
Okay, there you go. Those are two good ones. I was wondering if you were gonna tell us the law thing before, but you kind of already told us that, so that didn't count. So
Yeah.
I'm glad you had two others. That was perfect. So, if you had one message to tell anybody that was listening right now, whether that be your fans, my listeners, anything at all in general, what would you tell the world if you had the opportunity to right now?
No, I guess something I've just been thinking about a lot lately is like how important perspective is. And if you can wake up every day and just appreciate what you have going on for you, and how lucky you are and all the little wins you have in life, you'll be so much happier. So just wake up every day and choose to see it as a good day and be happy with who you are and where you are.
So very true. I love that message. And Callie, is there anything that I forgot to mention that you'd like to mention before we go today?
I don't think so.
Awesome. Kelly Walker, thank you so much for taking the time to come on the Kayden Gordon Show, today's Best Country Mix. We definitely appreciate your time and support and hope to have you on the show again real soon.
Thank you so much for having me.